And this is just to reiterate what comes with it and what comes with the Blu Life One X. You get your charger, and you have to excuse the light. You may be able to see that or not. You get the 5 volt 1 amp charger, and it's the same as my old Galaxy Nexus, so it charges okay. I prefer a 2 amp charger actually. You have a flat cable, which everything is flat cabled, which is actually pretty nice. You have a flat cabled headphones, and these are in-ear headphones, earbuds, whatever you want to call them. They got the mic, they got the is there a volume thing? Well, no, there's no volume on there. It's just the mic and the phone button to hang up, and has a bit of a click to it. Hang up and pick up. So you have that. You guys can see it, and yeah, okay, you can barely see it. All right, well, you have that, and of course, like I said, everything is flat cabled. So you have the flat cabled USB as well, and I think this is pretty nice. I like flat cables. It's not as long as I would like it, but it is pretty long. So micro USB, long micro USB cable, and pretty awesome, pretty nice. So with all that out the way, let's go ahead and just set those off to the side. Really, star of the show, Life One X. I don't know if they called it the Life One X because they were going for an HTC One comparison of some kind, but whatever. I have something else that comes with it too, right on it, and that's this. It's a regular half cover, not a full cover, that just goes on the back of the phone and covers the sides as well, and is actually pretty nice. I like it. I like the feel of it. It doesn't take away from the how the phone feels without a cover. So it still feels thin, still feels good in the hand, and that's pretty awesome. I thought that the fact that it came with 4.2 JellyBean would be a problem, and I would pretty much not be able to work with it. But actuality, it's not a hindrance at all. What is a hindrance, or what? Well, or I'll say it's not really a hindrance. It's more of a pet peeve. This gap between the where the icons set and where the bottom drawer is for this ROM that they have on here, and this is a proper ROM, just like you would any rooted phone that comes with that has their own their own custom ROMs. This is a custom ROM. It's an unlocked phone that comes unlocked, and Blu has their own custom 4.2 ROM on here, and for all points and purposes, it's pretty much the way you would want a ROM to be if you actually paid for a phone that came unlocked like this. I don't see any real true deviation from the stock 4.2 or the stock Android experience, as a lot of people would say. I know there are other Blu phones that have a heavy skin on there, and I was kind of worried about that, and I was prepared for it. I wasn't really prepared for this. This has just a stock feel on it. Is very quick. You're able to utilize the power underneath the hood of this phone, the 1.5 quad core CPU and the 2 gigs of RAM. It has a very light skin, so you're able to utilize that power in your other daily applications, and that's pretty awesome. If I haven't said it before, this is going to be my daily driver. This is well, my only phone really, because I switched over from Verizon to T-Mobile, and this is the phone I chose to go with because of that. Like I said, it is pretty quick. The multitasking is pretty good. I did do a quadrant benchmark run. I'll most likely put that on the screen now just so you can see pretty quickly here. And I also ran some speed tests on T-Mobile in my area. Not that great compared to Verizon, as you would imagine. GSM network speeds has never been that great for me down here in Houston area. I know in other parts of Houston it will be much faster, but in my particular areas where I roam and where I live, they've never been that good. And by that good, I mean they've never been higher than maybe 6 or 7 megabits per second. which is more than enough for YouTube and all that stuff. So I really can't complain about that. Down here, you can't see them, and neither can I actually from the naked eye. There is actually 3 buttons down here: the home button, the menu button, and the back button. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the fact that these buttons are they only light up for when you actually need them, when you actually use them. If you didn't know that they were there, or if you're new to the phone, it actually takes you a while. It takes you some getting used to the fact that when the LED turns off, they're completely gone. So it looks like there's no buttons at all on the screen. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Time will tell. Oh, in about a week or so, I'll come back to you and tell you what my actual review for the phone itself. These are just some noob thoughts, some new thoughts, some initial look at it. And another thing I had to get used to on my old Galaxy Nexus, which was my last phone. Yes, the original Samsung Galaxy Nexus was my last phone here. So I don't have a high-end phone of any kind to compare this to. It had a actual recent apps button on my old Galaxy Nexus. This one, you push and hold the home button and it brings up the recent apps. That actually took me almost a day to figure out. So yeah, that's the thing. It's a 5-inch display. 5-inch display, and I'm gonna have to take a look at the box here. Is that a 2 or 5 megapixel camera? 5 megapixel front camera. Excuse my fat arm there. 5 megapixel front camera, 13 megapixel back camera. The pictures are actually pretty darn nice for a phone. Let me say that. I primarily take pictures with my D3100, so that's just me. But the camera on this phone is very nice. I do like it. So that's my initial thoughts right there. I'm not going to make this video too terribly long. I just want to show you guys this is the Blu Life One X. And once again, as I guess you have not figured out yet, the manufacturer's name is actually Blu. That's the Blu Life One X, 1.5 quad-core CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, flat design that comes with a nice package of accessories as well. So if there's anything else you want to know about the phone, put it down in the comments. I do read them. And any other odd inquiries as well, put them down in the comments. Once again, I do read them. So hey, but I'll come back to you again later on at the end of the week, let you know my full review on this phone and what I really think about it. All right? Thanks. You have a good one.